Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat Cave. My name's Rachel and I like to talk about Star Wars. So I wanted to talk about the new Obi-Wan trailer. Did anybody see that the Grand Inquisitor's head looks like a cantaloupe?
No, but I am Mexican Collins Blakely. Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
All right, yo, shut up, man.
Star Wars.
I'm Black Logan Gossett. I don't like Star Wars. I don't like MCU. I don't like when other people enjoy things. I only like Paul West Thomas Anderson and whatever his name is.
It's the Cat Cave. Y'all better get ready for a rap rave. Now crank it up like you're in a heat wave. Now I know it's be called the Wild Cast, but I went and I when I went past. So sit down in that chair and no fat bear, cause I'm gonna have a real good show. Ha!
Welcome to the Cat Cave, everybody. I'm actually starting the show for reals this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's the opening.
Alright. That was bad.
Yeah. It always is, baby. Spring break.
Spring break!
We're back from spring break. That means nothing to our viewers, but it means something to me.
This is probably around finals time, so,
So we're all like nice and de-stressed now because of spring break, but you know, Godspeed to you at home.
If you're a well-achieving student who does well in all your finals without any anxiety or stress, fuck you!
Yeah, I want to talk to you.
So Weber State did something really interesting on their TikTok recently that I just want to discuss.
I have a question first. How sanctioned is this TikTok account?
Is it like official, or? Is
I
it
think
like...
it's official. Like it's literally.
I mean, is it official like we are, where there's little to no
Yeah,
oversight?
we're just kind of here, yeah. Or is it like, is there a?
Or
I
governing
think
body
they
that
actually
needs to know
have
too?
like
Does
some governing over it.
Mr. Brad
Does
watch the
Brad see it?
TikTok?
Does Daddy Braddy watch?
Daddy Braddy.
Yeah, we should definitely cut that
That's good
in case
stuff.
he does see it.
Yeah,
That's a
if
bad
Brad
idea.
is one of our 17 viewers.
My God. No, I'm pretty sure this is pretty sanctioned.
Okay.
Like they go around and they actually go to like different clubs. They did one where they're like cool things in Stewart Library, but they
Not
didn't
us.
even. Yeah, not us.
didn't come
Not
talk to
us.
us.
We're cool. We're cool. Weber, we're cool.
For students by
Let's put that on our
students.
t-shirts.
This TikTok that they had posted, it's one of those the major bag alert sounds, and the caption is when parking notices I'm in the wrong lot again.
Oh no.
And it's like, so you know there's a problem, Weaver. We've been complaining about it for years, and your response to it is like, oh, let's make a funny TikTok. Let's poke fun at our own inability to solve the parking problem at Weber State.
Let's destroy several parking lots just for funsies. Let's build bullshit things on the top of our established parking lots and then not build new ones. Or like what was it?
They're afraid of terrace parking, but then they put the metal sheet roof stuff with the solar panels over half the parking lots and
Yeah.
the lower, like.
The W lot behind the Browning Center, they just kind of deleted some of the parking spots there, and then like there was no point for like they didn't do anything with it. Those are just blacked out now.
This is
Just
dumb.
cuz.
Yeah, we were State. Get
Just
your
Get
Cuz.
better parking,
get
nerds.
your shit together, man. Like,
And don't use our stupid parking fees to buy a new fleet of stupid trucks. One of my friends said one time that their teacher was late to class because she had a boot on her car from parking services.
love it.
If you're booting the professors, if the professors hate you as much as we do, everyone hates you except for you.
Here's the thing. I have a solution for this though, because Weber State Parking doesn't get any of the student fees. They're like self-funded through their tickets. So Weber State, give parking some funding, man. Give them some, just throw them a little dough.
Yeah.
Throw them a little dough so that they can exist and not be, sad with themselves and all that.
When I was at UVU, I mean, it's kind of a garbage university, but one thing they had was parking. Parking was not really that much of an issue because they have a parking garage on campus,
There you go.
multi-level.
It's very nice.
So instead of all these lots, just take one of the lots, build it vertically.
Yeah, why are we building horizontally with these
Done.
things? Like, we could have done it all by like the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my soapbox for today.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, Weaver.
Do better parking.
I mean, I won't care after this semester.
Me
But,
too. None of us will on this couch.
On with those news, we have a special on-campus video to highlight just how great of a university we are
Whoa!
from our very own Liab Queech.
Liam!
Unaffiliated with parking services, these guys are actually cool.
Hey! That was pretty cool. We're going to restart that.
Yep.
Wow, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool thing that happened, and I know what it is.
You're doing great. Our very own Andrew Kite was there. He's cool. We like him.
All right, I want to go into some news. I want to discuss some things that happened today.
Hell yeah.
Really, it's very serious things that I bring up on the Cat Cave. You know, I'm the serious one here.
Yeah.
Unretired?
Tom Brady's
That's a good
unretiring
one to
again?
discuss. Is that Tom Brady
Thomas
has
Brady?
announced that JK he's not going to retire. He's going to retwact his retirement, and
And throw some balls around.
yeah.
Will
He's
he
just like, man,
will
I
he
hate
do
my
it?
family. Let's throw some more
Can he
footballs.
throw and can run and catch? We'll only find out.
Find out here.
Find
Yeah.
out here
On
on
PBS
ESPN
Kids.
Plus.
A 7-year-old breaks the world record for identifying the most DC Comics characters. Yeah,
There's
but he
a
can't
record.
identify any bitches. So
He's 7.
Well, yeah, he is 7.
he is 7.
I think if he's identifying bitches, it's a different problem.
Wouldn't
Or
that
he's the
be
type
great?
of 7-year-old who like calls all females bitches on the Call of Duty chat.
Oh,
He is into DC.
He sees a female DC character. He's like,
And they counted that one. That
we
was
should
one of
also establish that bitches doesn't equal women.
what? Can you name all 700 that he did? Is there a list?
the 700.
No, is there
So you got-
700?
You got Batman.
That's one. You got Robin. That's 5.
You got Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
There's another one. A separate
It's
character.
a different character. Yeah,
That's it.
700.
Most of them are Robins.
There's literally a category
Yeah.
on this website that
Yeah,
just
we
says
are Robin.
odd
There's
Florida.
like 700 in that book alone.
Yeah.
I regret even mentioning comics around you two. There's a category in here called Odd Florida, and it literally
Florida
I'm not
man.
going to get too into it, but the
Unlike-
category the listing for the category says Vanescaping Croc, Mail Order Snowman, and World's Tallest Teen. What y'all doing over there in Florida?
Tell me about the world's tallest
Florida
teen.
isn't real. You can't convince me that Florida's
it's
real.
not.
Has anyone been there?
Florida
I
was
don't
made
know.
up by
I think so.
entertainment companies to sell tickets
It's
to
all
not go to
owned by
Florida.
Bob Chapek.
You know, I technically had a layover in Florida, but I never left the airport. Who's
I went to
say
Disney
I was?
World, which technically isn't Florida.
That's what they want you to think.
It's the Reedy Creek Improvement District.
That was just South Georgia.
I miss the days of Florida Man where you could just search Florida Man and then your
really,
date.
really.
I think my guy,
So-
he stole like a car in a big
Can
bird
you
costume
not
or
do
something.
that anymore?
He can. No, I'm just saying, like, I miss the
never
days
done
when it
that.
was popular and you'd see all the Florida Man
Doing
posts.
it right now.
While you guys are doing that, another fun
Do
story.
you search your
Shut up!
year
North
as
Carolina,
well?
North Carolina woman allowed to keep fart on her license plate, but not on her truck. I wonder why. But literally, it says fart. It's a vanity plate. It says just fart.
Cute.
But it has SM after it, so it's just fartsome.
See,
Fartsome.
my first result is from the Orlando Sentinel. Nearly naked Florida woman arrested after leading police on 110-mile-per-hour chase.
Florida man who bought a toy from Walmart stated that if the toy breaks, he will come with a gun.
Oh, that is all of these.
That's like dark Florida.
That's the most recent
That's
one.
not fun.
I don't think it is. a
Oh,
Florida
better
Man
one.
anti-hero.
Better one. Florida man wrecks liquor shop, blames Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Wow.
That's a fun one.
Could he name it? That's the real question. Is could he name the caterpillar?
It was Snape. in the live action one. It
Well,
was,
what's the
what the
Caterpillar's
fuck
name?
is his name? What was the dude who played Snape's name? It was Alan Rickman, yeah, who played the caterpillar in the
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Best known for never mind. That's Al Pacino. Never mind. I was gonna say the Dunkachino thing, but
I was just gonna say Die Hard.
sorry, it ruined it. No, Die Hard
good
isn't real.
movie. Go with the Barefoot Cop.
Yeah, the Barefoot Cop.
I love that cooking show.
Man walks
Barefoot Cop
3,257 feet with a lawnmower on his chin for Guinness World Records.
Good for him.
Like he's bouncing it on his chin.
So you can just kind of do whatever the fuck you want and then call Guinness and be like, hey,
It's a beer company. Yeah, there's no.
that is actually,
There's no actual prestige
yeah,
for
no,
the
that
Guinness
is
World
actually
Records.
literally.
What else they do is like companies will pay for Guinness to come out and create a record for them if they can do something. So it's half the time it's just promotion too.
Right, yeah.
Like say Hostess wanted to create the biggest, I don't know, cake ever or something like that. Like
I
call Guinness and do that.
I just remember the one where it was like woman with the longest fingernails, and it was like, oh my god! It was like,
horrifying, yeah.
I met a guy in Indiana who claimed to have the longest fingernails in the U.S.
Okay, hold on. We gotta
we gotta
wrap
hear
this
that
story.
story.
You just met a man, and he's like, "Hey, I got the longest fingernails in the U.S."
Yep, they were long.
How long? Stop me.
Like more about there. About
You
there.
saw
The,
that
po-
in
the
real
point where
life?
they're like really twisty. Just on one of his hands.
How does he
though.
open door? Oh, okay.
He opens it. He opens it with his other hand. Yeah. And when he goes
Okay,
out,
this is important. Is it his right or his left hand?
it was his right hand.
He's probably
left-handed?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
You should ask him if he's
Yeah,
left-handed.
do you still got his number? You can shoot him a text.
No, I don't have his number. When he goes out, he keeps that hand in a grocery bag, so it protects the fingernails.
I doubt that a grocery bag would
And
protect
it
the
was
fingernails.
grocery bag
it
don't
was
do shit.
God who told him to grow his fingernails
And
out.
there it is.
So when people saw his fingernails, they would think about Jesus.
Because of nails? Is that where?
I don't know. It
Is that
didn't
what
make
his
sense.
thought
I was very
process was?
uncomfortable. He was
You know who else had
really
nails?
jumping his
He's
hole
like,
out there.
you know what else
Jesus.
had nails is Jesus in his hands in
Jesus
the cross.
Christ. Sound like a terrible youth pastor. You know who else got nailed?
That's just a youth pastor.
I don't think he actually was right about that, though.
Yeah, probably not.
He probably
Wow.
doesn't have the record.
Hey, speaking of your travels, didn't you go somewhere recently?
I went to Disneyland, and if you know me, it's empty. I
worry.
talk about obscure Disney parks lore a lot. I think we may have done an opening
I think so.
joke
We did.
at one point. We did. So I documented my ramblings in Disneyland in a somewhat structured format. As I point out, all of the hidden details and lore that you were unaware of while riding the rides. Such as what year they take place, what the story is, and how they connect to Pandora, the world of Avatar.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
This is Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride. We are on Isla Tesoro, the island. Near us is Lafitte's Landing on Puerto Dorado. That's the name of the port. And we are modern day people. They're going to find a cursed treasure that sends us back in time to the raid on the fort. I don't remember the name of it. I'll look it up. But it's Lafitte, Jean Lafitte. He's got an anchor out back. He's tied to Haunted Mansion. Beacon Joe. He lived in Big Thunder Mountain. Now he lives in Louisiana. It's 1860.
So the ride's pretty much stopped, so I looked it up. This is Castillo del Moro.
You're very close, and we're in 1643.
Okay, as you see on the map, Island of Isla Tesoro. There's a secret entrance to the caverns, which is where we started on, that goes all the way around the island to connect with the treasure, which is under what looks like a prison, which is interesting. The town is Puerto Dorado, where all of the town scenes take place. Rather. Monster. This is where the Kraken, which, I mean, this does take place before Dead Man's Chest and Admiral's End, so that, I guess, makes sense. Lafitte's Landing. Yeah. Jean Lafitte. Just keep saying Jean Lafitte, and eventually things will start clicking.
Hello. That's the voice. We're standing up there. This is the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. 1936 is when Raiders of the Lost Ark happens. This is a whole thing. We went to the Lost Delta to excavate this temple, ran out of funding, set it up for tours. People started going missing. They stopped the tours. Responsible thing to do. Indiana Jones goes to investigate, also goes missing. Sala, being the responsible business owner he is, opens the tours back up, hoping that some random civilian will find him. Indiana Jones is not a member of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, but he did rat out Society member Garrett Reed, who's in Jungle Cruise, the Halloween overlay, kind of different part, who did a bunch of shady stuff in Egypt. His pilot from Raiders of the Lost Ark is a member, and he has a restaurant called La Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar in Disney Springs, which is also canon. That's it. There's Camellia Falco, Barnabas T. Gillian, Jason Chandler, also Henry Mystic. Yes, that person. Harrison Hightower III, Dr. J.L. Bacarista, Dr. Albert Phillips, Professor R. Blomheimer. He's in the portrait. Mary Oceaneer. She's in all the ships. I can't read that one. And shit, these are all horrors from the expeditions that they went on. This is Constance Hatchaway's room. This is the Hightower Manor, which is owned by George Hightower, the brother of Harrison Hightower III, and that is George Hightower. And Constance. journey into an imagination that's canon.
Over there's the Eureka Golden Timber Company. They're the original owners of the mine and surrounding area around Grizzly Peak. Yeah, that's right, Grizzly Peak. There's somewhere over there. It's like a more benevolent version of Big Thunder Mountain. The entire mine was mined out, and then the whole, what you're seeing here, was bought out by a couple of guys. I don't remember their names. I'll put it like right there. Who turned it into sort of like extreme sports, whitewater rafting type thing. Then realizing that that was probably in poor taste for what became a national park, turned into more of what it is, what the attraction is today, lore-wise, of a just scenic river tour guide expedition type thing. It doesn't really connect to any other lore because it's all rather self-contained, but there is the whole story there of the Eureka Golden Timber and the mine and the whole legend of the mountain and all that. California Adventure.
It's Hightower Industries, Harrison Hightower III. He's from Tower of Terror in Tokyo Disney. He's a member of C. This is John Cruz. Albert Falls was a member of C. He went missing in 1930. His daughter, Alberta Falls, is now in charge of the company, introduced to John Cruises, which was just cargo. She made it cruises, tours. It's Hightower. Over there it says it's going to SEA, Mystic Point. SEA, of course, Society of Tours and Adventures. Mystic Point is where Lord Henry Mystic's based out. He's got a little museum there. He's a member of the society. And there, on the other side, is the emblem. You see?
These beautiful toys and halls, but don't worry about that right now. We'll go over it later.
Never mind.
And then Jungle Cruise is complete without Trader Sam's gift shop. Their motto is, if you had it, we got it. Just watch out for that elephant on the way out, okay? You might think...
It's the anchor I mentioned earlier. Turn the feet. Also over there. Will Turner has a blacksmith shop. He made it to, oh yeah, Lafitte's Tavern. There's that. Yeah, Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean made it to Missouri. For some reason. Onward.
That was some pretty cool parks lore, but I have another one for you.
Yeah.
Do you know if you punch Mickey Mouse, they'll throw you out of the park?
Unconfirmed, but probably. Yes.
Yeah. You should have tried it.
I'll test it.
And also, stay tuned for our IGTV for another thing I filmed in California Adventure.
Ooh.
Cross promotion.
The story of a Michael Eisner superfan going to California Adventure for the first time.
I mean, you got the shirt.
I did. I got some compliments directly from cast members about that shirt.
I just can't believe that you got a fan shirt for
They were
CEO.
so confused. This guy
That
guy
Elon
comes up to me
Musk.
in one of the stores and he's like, "You must be a big fan of our former CEO." And I'm like, "Fan's one word for it."
Whoa! Did you actually say it like that?
A little
I was
nicer.
gonna say, it sounds like you're doing it on the DL and you're just trying to be mysterious about it.
No, I know. I
one
think
way.
Michael Eisner was an idiot, but he was a chaotic idiot, which is great.
Much more
We
fun,
don't know
yeah.
what Michael Eisner gets up to in his free time.
Yeah, what's Michael Eisner
What's
up
he
to
gets
now?
up to? What he gets down on? God, I hate Disney.
Same.
That is my main thing. Disney, we know you supported the Don't Say Gay bill. Don't try
Yeah.
to wiggle out of that one.
Bob Jacobs trying to wiggle out of it.
He's trying. He's trying as hard as he's like, no, I never wanted. We're not pulling the
Lozenge.
money, or we are pulling the money. But we all know about the internal memo, Bob.
Disney is very famous for just paying both sides so they don't have to answer any questions.
Or you just don't pay any of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Disney.
That's where I think you should
almost
do.
seems
Don't pay any of
hypocritical.
them. Make more theme park rides.
It almost seems
that
hypocritical of you to make movies for people that people are paying money for because it like offers more exposure to the LGBTQ community. and then simultaneously trying to stifle that community in Florida by not even letting teachers acknowledge that gay people exist.
Do you know that some people are
What the
still...
fuck, Disney?
So, you know how every time Disney decides against doing a gay character or cuts a gay character or whatever, people always blame China for some reason? This is the market in China.
There's a conspiracy theory that
No
China
ghosts
owns
and no gay
Disney.
people.
I've heard it.
And no black
people
people.
have been trying to blame that on China too. And they're like, oh, well, they're just, they're so deep in, the pockets of the Chinese market that, like, in order to keep selling their products there, they have to, like, because a Florida-based company who runs out of Florida supporting this Floridian bill in exclusively Florida is definitely to appease
China.
I don't
China.
understand, like, all of the, they're so deep in China. No,
No, they
U.S.,
just hate-
we suck.
they
We're
just hate gay
bad.
people.
We're bad people.
Sometimes companies just hate gay people. Look at Chick-fil-A. The chicken's not that good.
But I have permission
not.
from a gay person to eat Chick-fil-A, so I do.
It's redacted for me.
I don't like Chick-fil-A.
Doesn't
so
I don't give a
wouldn't eat
shit.
it regardless.
I'll find 2 gay people. I'll eat at Chick-fil-A because they said I could. I have permission, like a little slip.
What's our next bit? What are we doing?
That was. We went through both. I went through news.
Y'all played Elden Ring?
I don't
No.
play video games.
Okay, me neither.
Cool.
What?
I did play. I played the entire story of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla DLC, start to finish, over spring break, and it was.
I, over
Yeah.
spring break,
It was
finished-
not worth $40.
I finished watching all of Star Trek, the original series. And then I
Oh.
watched Star Trek, the animated series. It was very short. And I started in on the movies. Star
That
Trek
sounds
the-
like a lot of work.
It's fine. Star Trek the Motion
Stop
Picture is
texting
boring
me.
as shit. Has the plot of one episode, and they made it 2 hours long. It was like 2001: A Space Odyssey. They just had glamour shots because they had 80s CGI now.
Never seen that.
Wrath of Khan was good though.
Never seen it.
Hey, I have something that we might have common ground on. Have either of you seen Batman yet?
No.
The Batman.
Yeah.
Planning on it soon though.
Yes.
you?
I'm
I
going
have
this
seen
week.
it.
No spoilers.
Okay.
I think we could have a non-spoiler
Batman's Bruce
conversation.
Wayne.
Huh?
That's not true. The butts don't match. If you look, compare the pictures side by
Batman's
side.
what?
He's Bruce Wayne.
The butts do match. Robert Pattinson has a fatty and he knows it.
I didn't notice that in the movie.
No, I didn't. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
That's what the cape's for, to disguise the butt.
That is, yeah. I was gonna say something, but I realized it's a spoiler. Maybe we
Where-
can't have a
where-
non-spoiler conversation.
Where does
It was good.
Where does it rank among the other Batman movies for you?
Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very good. I've seen a lot, pretty much just the mainstream Batman movies. Like I never watched the George Clooney one.
I have seen
Sorry,
that one.
George. It's gonna be a no for me.
It's not good.
I only seen parts of Batman vs Superman, and I hated it. I did not like it.
I have not heard good things of Batman v Superman.
It's
Like-
not good.
It's literally just everything that I hate in superhero movies all bunched together, and then they took out the small redeeming qualities. I would say it's right there with The Dark Knight. It is.
I think
I also rank Tim Burton's Batman very highly too, though.
it's very good. It's up there. It's up there for me.
I like a lot of the
probably at the
Batman
top
movies.
for
I rank very closely, and I actually really like them. I would say I still want to put The Dark Knight a little bit higher, just because that like
It's a nostalgia factor.
yeah, it's probably that. But I guess maybe it's just like a fear of wanting the new thing to be the best thing for me. I don't know. So I'm still gonna put it there. I'd say Dark Knight number 1, The Batman number 2, Dark Knight Rises number 3. It's very hard to do that when. Oh my God.
That
when
Michael Giacchino score.
it's very hard to do that though when the female characters are written so poorly. in the Nolan
Oh.
trilogy.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Christopher Nolan. You can't write women. Like, maybe have some more women in the writing room.
Here's a pro tip for writing women. Write a character and then cast a woman to play that character.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
No, I want a cool girl who works on cars, and she's like, I'm not like the other girls.
I've got.
That's never been done in a movie before.
She can fight because she has brothers.
I've got a
She grew up
franchise of
with
10
brothers.
movies that's just
Her
for you,
dad
Ben.
was abusive. That's her only qualities.
So she hates men,
She
and she
is
except for
emotionally
this man.
unavailable.
This man abuses her, but it's in a sexy way now, so that's fine.
She like knows how to
not Fast
fight,
and
but
Furious
she
anymore.
like only does
That's
it like
Indi-
twice,
that's,
and then the
not
rest of the
Indiana
movie
Jones,
she's
that's
running
James
for her
Bond.
life.
Indiana Jones. No, James Bond, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
say Christopher
Yeah.
Nolan didn't write women like that. That wasn't the trope. It was more just like they were so.
There.
They just.
They
it's
were
the-
just there to die to motivate Batman.
It's-
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And there weren't even a character. She wasn't even
okay,
a
they were
character in the
fridged
comics.
pretty often.
I don't know what that means.
That
Other than
being killed
Indiana
off.
Jones in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull when he climbs into a fridge.
that is the one definition. The other definition is female characters being killed off to further the men's character development. There's.
Yeah. Yep, Green Lantern,
Oh, that's
where he finds his girlfriend in a fridge.
Our
Oh.
unmiked intern says it came from a Green Lantern comment.
The other test that I think works pretty well with
Bechdel.
Christopher not the Bechdel test.
Because he fails.
That one too. No,
The
it's
Batman barely passes.
It's the lamp test, which is
Bechdel
if you can
test.
replace.
with Catwoman and her.
It's
It's close.
it's not like actually I guess they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the lamp test is where if you can replace a female character with the lamp and not really have it affect the plot.
Yeah, Joker throws lamp out the window, Batman grab it.
Yeah.
Joker get blown up in a window.
Wait,
Lamp get thrown
hold
up- blown up in-
hold on. Batman would chase a lamp out of a window though?
Depends on the lamp.
If it's one of them Tiffany lamps, I would.
I doubt that
I'd
even
chase
Bruce
that.
Wayne would do
The
that.
lamp's got the word Martha engraved on it.
Also, I do like how the Batman addresses
I
his
think it was-
wealth.
Oh yeah.
I think it was the sexy
Because
leg lamp test.
I
actually,
went back to
specifically.
watching. I went back and I started Batman Begins the other night, and I realized that they acknowledge that they're rich, but they're like, "Oh yeah, Gotham's been good to us, and we're gonna give back to Gotham and whatever." And it's like you're still like rich, like a lot, and then like there's still like a big wealth disparity, like even years later after they built the whole cheap transportation system. Also, that doesn't fix much.
It fixes a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
It helps a lot.
I'd say housing before transportation, but that's
From
just
what
me.
I've
Heard.
Yeah, from what I've gathered from secondhand sources and
grapevine.
comics and the cartoons and stuff,
Oh.
Batman actually does a lot of like community involvement things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, once you reach a certain amount of wealth, you literally cannot give it away faster than it will accumulate because of interest. So that is a
doesn't-
thing. That's something
well,
that Jeff Bezos'
Not going to
ex-wife
spoil the
found
movie,
out.
but that is addressed in the movie.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife has been giving away so much of her money, and she's still getting richer.
Yeah.
And she's been just shitting it out to everyone she can
Ooh.
get it to.
That's honestly, that's
You know what?
cool.
Because
That's a
it should be
superpower.
painful.
Just
Right. It's just
it
shit
out.
money.
have $8 million.
Yeah, no, Batman a lot of times will actually put his wealth into actual like community programs and stuff.
And that kind of
like
happens in the
public
Nolan
transportation.
trilogy.
Yeah. But and that's how he helps prevent villains. But also, sometimes
They're also like porn is when drugs in all the Nolan movies.
yeah,
True.
that's not great.
Yeah, it's like poor is when drugs and crime.
Yeah.
That ain't.
And Batman absolutely kills people in those.
Yeah.
What? Who does he kill?
He kills Ra's al Ghul. He kills.
He refuses to save Ra's al Ghul.
If-
And it's
I mean-
Ra's al Ghul in the new universe.
You lock someone in a train. You crash the train.
Did he walk him in?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oof, I didn't watch far enough.
He definitely kills Talia in the third movie because he fires a missile at her car, which then crashes and she dies.
Nah, it's ineffective. It's fine.
New
he was-
Batman does not kill. He will throw a baseball bat at your head, but he won't kill you.
Holy shit! But also, it's spoil. That's a little.
That's
spoil.
not a.
But it's got to
spoiler
be
enough.
like the effect of the moment has to take you. Like I would hate it if you did that with John Wick because that's
Throw a
half.
baseball at
That's
your
half.
head? Throws
No,
a
no.
baseball
If
at
you
your head?
spoiled it, because
Oh.
that's half the fun of John Wick is
Oh.
the choreography and like
I feel like
the weird ways that he
we
kills
have different
people.
standards on what spoilers are. If you say at one point in the movie he throws a baseball bat, that means nothing to me.
Oh, okay.
How often is the grappling hook used for its intended purpose? Not always.
Yeah.
Does he even use a grappling hook?
Yeah. Just usually ends up shooting it at people.
That works.
Sorry, I meant in the
Oh.
Batman.
In the Batman? Yeah. Yeah, he's got his like little holdout grappling hook.
How do you think
Don't
he
even
gets up to
remember.
those buildings in order to brood dramatically?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I can say the Batmobile very cool.
Oh, very cool.
Very cool because all it is was just some juiced up muscle car
a
with armor.
rocket engine. It's strapped to the back of it.
That was all it was.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Batmobile.
Probably just because
Yeah.
he built it himself. I'm sure that's probably.
It looks like he built
canonically.
it himself, which I appreciate.
So from me, to wrap it up, from me, it was nice to have a nice separate movie that isn't connected to the rest of the stupid universe.
Yes. And
I'm a
detective
little
story.
worried that they're making. Yeah, I do like the detective story, and they're being a bit more unconventional because that's where you actually start to see success with these movies. I'm a little worried about the Penguin series and about the two sequels, the two slated sequels. Actually, I'm not worried about the two slated sequels because we know that coming up with the trilogy is completely, it's cool, you know. But I'm a little worried about the series because I feel like where we start to go wrong with superhero movies is where you start to create all this different content that you have to watch to understand the other content, to watch to understand the other content.
Yeah.
It just gets so exhaustive and so formulaic and it's boring. But I trust Matt Reeves because Matt Reeves hasn't done as bad yet. Good
And
job,
if
Matt.
we
Also,
are-
Matt, you look like a middle-aged guy who cares a lot about the way his lawn is cut.
does.
I just got to throw that out.
And I think if we are going to inevitably get another connected universe, a Gotham-centric one is arguably better than the
Whatever's
DC.
going on.
None. No universe. Bad.
You heard it
It's
here
inevitable.
first, folks. Logan hates universes.
I don't like cinematic universes, actually. Like, big franchise.
More like a cinematic large
Even Matt Reeves
neighborhood.
himself said he would get lost if he were to direct the MCU or DCEU movie. For good reason. It's like, why? Like, why? Like,
Batgirl coming to
between
HBO
the
Max.
character development
Different
and like
universe.
the fact that he probably loses a bunch of artistic control because of
Well,
it.
cinematic universes aren't in anymore. That's old news. It's cinematic multiverses now.
God
There you
damn!
It has to be even more.
No!
we got what
Everything that ever was is also canon and ever will be. You got to watch all the X-Men movies.
All right,
now.
for those of you on my side and experiencing superhero fatigue, just watch the Batman. It's good.
Yes.
I also think it's really funny they ran the ad. They're like, "Oh, coming in 2022," and it's like all these movies that are like all these
like
DC movies, and then half of them get
Aquaman.
delayed to 2023, and I think that's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh. They all got delayed.
No, they had Black Adam, The Flash, Aquaman.
Batgirl? No, they didn't. Have
They did not have Batgirl. They did one more.
because they're still filming that.
They did one more. Maybe it was the Batman. They put the Batman in there.
Le
in the
Batman.
trailer that they ran before the Batman?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they did.
They also
Coming
did
out
this. They also did
2022.
the Super Pets, which we thought was really funny. Me and my
Anyone
brother
see
went,
Super
and we
Pets?
just shared the joke. That's like it's really funny that they're like having this weird comedic depiction of Batman right before they play the really serious Batman movie, where it's like not supposed to be like a I don't know an ironic depiction of Batman. I guess is the best way.
like
Like
a
a self-aware.
dog.
Self-aware. I'll say self-aware.
The Lego Batman.
The best Batman.
No, the Super Pets.
Yeah. That
Also, Keanu Reeves voicing Batman. Yeah, cool.
in Super Pets.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, right. Cool. I didn't know that like the actual humans were in that movie. I thought it was just the pets.
No, it's also.
Oh, good for them.
I'm sure it'll focus mainly on the pets. Yay, Dwayne Johnson and
It was a really interesting conversation for
And
someone who hasn't seen any
Kevin
of
Hart.
what we're talking about.
Just those
Dwayne
two
Johnson
again.
and Kevin Hart. We've never seen them in a movie together before. I
Kevin
wonder
Hart,
what their
gotta get him
dynamic
in
is
the
going to
Jungle
be
Cruise
like.
sequel.
I wonder if Kevin Hart will ever be like the
Taken
dominant
seriously?
person
Oh.
in a dynamic between him and Dwayne Johnson in a movie.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not.
it's always like Kevin Hart plays the short crazy guy who like is super like I don't want to be here, and then Dwayne Johnson just plays the straight man.
He just plays Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. No hate to Dwayne Johnson though. I like Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah.
but he did back Joe Rogan, so think about that.
Damn it,
Damn it, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
But honestly, though, big muscly guy who always posted about, and he's rapping about, it's about drive, it's about power,
We stay
liking
hungry,
Joe
we
Rogan.
Take what's ours.
He's in the Fast and Furious franchise, or not anymore, but he
was.
was. It's not surprising that he likes Joe Rogan, but it's doesn't mean it's through lack of disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's our discombobulated thoughts on the Batman, even though one of us hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
And this is coming out like a month after.
It's
I will have seen it by the time this comes out.
It might still
it'll
be
probably
in
still be
theaters.
in theaters. I'd say it's a very
I think this is-
successful
Oh yeah,
movie
see
so
it in
far.
theaters. See it in theaters.
Yeah.
They said
Worth
it's
it.
like the second biggest movie box office wise since the pandemic. So
What was the first?
it might be a superhero movie actually. Which
Spider-Man,
that limits
probably.
it.
It's probably Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Probably Spider-Man.
Now that the campaig's over and you're no longer sober, get out of that seat, get on your feet and live a fantastic life. Thanks for listening.